Welcome back, I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arya Cyril. Yay, goblins.
I need inspiration.
Alright, knock knock, go charge that alchemist expert. You love to see it. Great job, knock knock. Jaethal, go ahead and flame strike while you'll get both of those. Without getting knock knock. Oh, nice. You took one down, the other one saved, though. Okay. Oh, there's a couple over there. Good to know. Wolf, why don't you head up towards those? Alright, not dead, but tripped. We'll take it. Valerie, go ahead and use your war-painted skull of Duthica. And then go get up on that archer there. Good job. And one of the barbarians took down that other goblin. Oh, there are more down that way. Okay, cool. Another dead goblin. Alright, go ahead and rage, and then charge the link side. Nicely done, Amiri. Alright, go ahead and inspire greatness, and then, I guess shoot that one down there. Alright, I guess I'll shoot that one too.
We can do it!
Oh, that one's dead. And so are the other two over there. Nice.
I wrote it like I saw
Alright.
it.
Stop the music.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
And that brings us down that way. Okay, cool. Let's go down to Barnhold.
I'm hungry. When
And teleport home. I'm going to the main square for now, I think.
It is done. No stopping now.
Oh, kobolds. Nice. Ah, that takes me to the library over there. Let's go take a look at the view. Nice.
Onwards.
Alright, guess we're paying a visit to Sartayne. Sartayne gazes at you in astonishment. Something seems different. No longer does she appear dim-witted and servile. How can I help you? Yeah, you've been spoiling Nazriel's work, haven't you? Sartayne sneers and throws his hands up playfully. You got me, I confess. Who figured it out? You or her? Anyway, that's not important right now. Why did I do it? Purely for the sake of revenge. Years ago, she invested a lot of effort in devastating my father, who was himself a well-known weaponsmith. He lost everything that was dear to him, his reputation, his workshop, his whole life's purpose. When I found out the rascal was here, I decided to seize the opportunity. I arrived here, got myself an apprentice's position, set my hands to work. I'm smarter and more skilled than she might think. I worked hard by the anvil during the day and crafted cursed items at night. Nazriel's pride is her soft spot, the perfect place to strike. I decided to tarnish her image, make her look clumsy and incompetent, ruin her reputation, and of course, destroy that masterpiece she's been making such a fuss over. I'd hoped to see Nazriel's head on the chopping block, but since you're here, I have a better idea. Your Highness, would you like to hire a new weaponsmith? I am sure you have a deal with Nazriel. I'm aware you have a deal with Nazriel. But if you decide to break that deal and declare me the court's master blacksmith and allow me to keep Nazriel as an assistant, oh, I could never thank you enough. What do you say? Wait, that's lawful evil? How's that lawful? How is that evil? Say, recognize your right to revenge, and this is your business, but I'm not helping you. That's chaotic neutral. Let's see. Neutral evil, deal, you will be my new master. Chaotic evil, attack, you shouldn't have interfered with my servants. Or lawful evil, I respect our deal with Nazriel, you're going to jail. Well, that's the only reasonable one here, so, nope, I respect our deal with Nazriel, you're going to jail. That's how it is. Very well. I am prepared for this turn of events. Let's see how well you can handle my new friends. The tiny stone animal figures appear in Sartayne's hands. He scatters them all around him. I performed a lawful evil action. My new alignment is lawful good. Oh, okay. It pushed me back lawful enough. Got it. I forgot I had been neutral good temporarily. So I've got things to fight. Well, fortunately, it's me and my wolf. Against your summoned leopards and you. But who cares about your summoned leopards? We're going after you. Get him, wolf. Oh, you tripped him. Perfect. And you bit him when he got back up. Alright, displacement. Alright, that's nice. I'm still gonna shoot though.
With all your might. Complete strike.
Taking him out didn't take care of the summoned leopards. That's interesting. Alright, wolf, take it down. Good job. Alright, now we have to inform Nazriel about this. Alright, what's he got here? Couple of magical things. Alright, let's collect this. Okay, so he had Mithril Chain Shirt +1, Belt of Giant Strength +2, Ring of Protection 1, Cloak of Resistance 2. What was that scimitar though? Keen Scimitar +1. Got it. Oh, that's too bad. I wouldn't have made the jail sentence hefty. He would have been out in like maybe, probably a few weeks actually. I mean, I'm merciful and you are skilled. We would have recruited you. Oh well. You chose this. You assaulted the king. Forget where is Nazriel? I don't know, but we're going to the tavern right now, because hopefully Jethal is there. I'd like to talk to her.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
I mean, we're at home. You're perfectly, free to do whatever you want right now. No, Amiri's the only one hanging out in here? Okay, then. Well, that's too bad. Guess she's at the castle? Oh, but I'm gonna get ambushed with things as soon as I walk in the throne room. Jubilost, do you remember our little adventure with the Fey Lords and their inconsequent debates? Damn them. Before you ask, by damn them, I meant both the debates and the Lords. Anyway, I've been thinking about that dreadful verbiage we received as a reward for the trials. The answer to the question about the fate of the gnome race. Allow me to remind you of the text. Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th in 10. It will be easy to find if you read. Who opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger. The second is 12 times in a dozen. And is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now. It's not time yet. Wait until he who is born twice will twice be defeated. Put the two numbers together. When the moon leaves her path near the waters of the Candlemere, find the one who will open the secret. Not a single reasonable creature would spend valuable time solving this sort of praised mints. If only someone knew how much effort it required to treat the matter seriously. But it paid off. It's obvious that the part about opened the road for the magic ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger refers to Willis Gunderson, who awakened Mordecai. This guess led me to think... Well, obviously that part about he who is born twice will twice be defeated referred to Armagh. Exactly. We couldn't have known that at the time of the debates, because we hadn't even met Armagh yet, which makes me wonder who this respected host might be, but that's neither here nor there. So what do we do now? The riddle recommends we start looking after the twice-born is twice defeated, and that's happened. The other part, thrice the number of those who lost their face. It's also only clear now. It's 24, 3 times the number of the defaced sisters there were. But the rest? What does it mean? When the moon leaves her path? And how does a dozen times in a dozen equate to 24? I'll have to study some astronomy reference books and write some priests of Besna that I'm acquainted with. It's probably about some rare celestial phenomenon. I meant to ask you to deal with the first part of the riddle, the one about Willis Gunderson. Remember the riddle? We don't need to find him or talk to him, just read him. Here is what I think it means. I discovered that the poor fellow wrote and published a few horrendous books. Perhaps the answer is hidden in one of them. The very thought of digging through that parody of literature is disgusting, and very much appreciate some help. Perhaps some book lover in this city will have a volume or two of his work. Oh, because I passed an intelligence check. Do you think a dozen times in a dozen is about something that happens every month? There's a 24th day in every month, and there are 12 of them in a year. Bublos looks at you with suspicion. Everything can't be that simple. Or can it? With the Fae, you never know. Well, it's a good guess, but it still doesn't spare us the need to look at the dreadful books. Well, alright, I will look for Gunderson's books and try to make sense of them. Good luck on this difficult quest. I remind you, the riddle says we need to find something 5th in 10, and somehow related to Gunderson's writings. We put it together with the number 24 and go to the Candlemere when the moon leaves her path. I hope this isn't some elaborate Fae prank, because if it is, I won't have to do any more research to understand what made the gnomes leave the First World. It was the stinking neighbors. Right. I thought you were going to talk to me about the economy. Alex Covenorb, an exquisitely dressed man, flips the pinned cape off his shoulder and bows deeply. Greetings, Your Highness. My name is Alex Covenorb. I traveled a difficult road from Andoran just to meet you in person. Alex shows you a heavy folder full of papers. I am the official representative of the family bank called Heritage and Honor. It is based in Augustana. We do business well beyond the borders of Andoran. I'd like to open an office of our bank in your capital. I'd like to know more. Absolutely. However, Alex weighs his folder thoughtfully. I don't wish to bother you with boring figures and terminology. I'd rather hand the papers to your treasurer, who can confirm everything I say. Please, ask about any concerns you may have. A family bank, you say? The bank was founded by my father, a respected man, a wise accountant, and a perspicacious businessman. Father let me take over the business, now that he's resting on his laurels. He didn't merely raise my sisters and me. He passed on his spirit of enterprise, a gift I will never be able to repay. Alright, so what profit do I get from your bank? We don't just store your money, we put it to use to make more money. We make it work for you. We bring in profit. Such promises might at first sound like sweet lies to the locals, but I'm prepared to wait patiently while people change their attitudes. Oh, why my kingdom? Alex eyes you for a few seconds before answering. You think I've made a random choice. Perhaps you should think again. I put much effort into making sure you're following my people's principles. I don't mean doctrine or legislation. I mean human values, which my country got through our revolution, in which we strive to preserve. Whatever it takes. Honor, nobility, equality, all these notions fit within your kingdom very well. Well, I suppose that's all I need to know. Alright, tell me about Andoran. Banker rubs his chin. In a nutshell, Your Highness, it is my motherland. It's where I grew up and learned the principles that I live up to even today. It's a beautiful country, always happy to welcome good travelers. It offers many opportunities for a hardworking person. Let's see. If I remember correctly, Andran was once a colony of Cheliacs. It was a part of Taldor before. Yes, and Doran kept changing rulers over the centuries. Luckily, the people managed to break the cycle and opted for independence. Revolution brought us new problems, but at the same time a unique social order. Alright, so what is this lifestyle? With all due respect, Your Highness, the very essence of the modern governance in Avestan is wrong. It allows someone to rise above the others, to force their will upon them, to determine their fate. Underan is free of such tyranny. It's not the king or emperor who rules the country, it's the people. The People's Council runs the country. It consists of 350 advisors elected by the citizens. Among them are former aristocrats and regular craftsmen, wealthy merchants, and respected mayors. The People's Council appoints a supreme elect, the official head of state, along with ministers, governors, and advisors. There are no privileges or patronage. Everyone gets what they deserve. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of privileges or patronage. It sounds like it's going to be rife with corruption. I mean, illegitimate governments like republics usually are. Um, Tell me about these opportunities you mentioned. Do you know how our family became bankers and took our place in society? We didn't possess titles or family heirlooms. My grandfather worked as an ordinary falconer for the rich aristocracy. But we had fire running through our veins. We decided to take a crazy risk and invested in our own business. As you can see, it paid off. Alright, this is very interesting, but I'd like to go over other issues. Sure, you can open a branch of your bank in my capital. Thank you for your trust, Your Highness. Rest assured, your subjects will appreciate the opportunities our bank has to offer. I won't waste any more of your time. The final details can be discussed with your advisors. Alex bows politely. Okay. Seriously, she's nowhere where I can go talk to her. Well, I'm gonna go rest, because the party needed rest if I recall.
March on.
Oh, I was waiting for my wolf to catch up. Got it. Maybe she's in the library? Nope, no one's here. Hey, not even Lindsay's here. That's interesting. Oh, more kobolds. Cool.
No
I
stopping
do
now.
enjoy seeing our various peoples coexisting. Alright, we're in a mysterious well, apparently. The water receded only recently, and yet the papers on the table are untouched. It seems they are protected by magic. This. It is a flail. An unholy flail, +4. Alright. You who reads these lines, whoever you are, please heed my words. I am in desperate need of help. My name is Arniras. Sorry. Arniras the Pensive, and I am only. No, and I am a mage from the great empire of Eobaria. May the gods prolong the years of its prosperity. I retired to these wild lands in the furthest of our provinces to peacefully engage in magical experiment. But now a terrible danger looms over my work, and even my life itself. I'm not even sure I will have time to finish this message before it takes me. Oh, unknown reader. This letter is in your hands. I am either dead or trapped in a magical prison in a barrow near the western spurs of Tours of Lebanon. If you do not lack virtue, or at least desire to receive a well-deserved reward, then find the dungeon and save me, or recover my mortal remains. It will be difficult to open the door. Here is the laboratory. Here in the laboratory, I store the magic key you will need for this. In addition to the key, the door is locked by a mighty spell. The door will open only for one who defeats 45 monstrous creatures of all kinds. Magic tags, their lairs with a special mark, which you may have already seen on your way. It may be foolish to hope there's a daredevil out there who's capable of overcoming dozens of monsters and combating the terrible power that has ruined me, but I still hope for a miracle. It's the key. Diary. Alright, let's collect all that. The layout of the walls and the room structure suggests that once it was part of a larger building which didn't survive the test of time. The doorway is filled with earth and stone. It doesn't lead anywhere anymore. Okay. In this lighting, I couldn't tell that it was a doorway anyway. Rags and pieces of furniture destroyed by time and damp. The remains of the well's water when the well was still full. Water dripped down into this room from the vaulted ceiling above. Vaulted ceiling above. Okay then. Interesting.
It is done.
Well, I have stuff to sell, so let's sell. No wonder we left all this stuff behind. Yeah, no one's gonna use this unholy flail. Eradicator, it's possible. So we'll hold on to that still. Alright. Coin is coin. So there we go. And I guess I'm just not going to be able to talk to Jathal about this right now. That's too
Follow me.
bad. Because if that's the case, we're going to go on to something else. Alright, let's take, Kaliki to the Southern Barrens. Alright. Oh, I took care of Jubilist's audience. Alright! You succeeded, Ekon. Military 8, Relations 3, Espionage 6. Nicely done! I did not think you would succeed that at all. Yeah, Storyteller, go ahead and strengthen your skills as a Magister. You're not a Magister, you're a Curator. You can work on improving cultural development, though. I'm willing to invest in that project right now. Go for it. Who could work on that? Lindsay could work on that. Alright, I'll purchase the requisite BP for that then. Alright, region claims and upgrades. Oh, okay, nice. Alright, start that project, Lindsay. Good job. Alright, we're heading towards the Southern Baron. That I do not know how to get to. There we go. Okay, so I've got to switch her, and I'm not sure how. I think I have to actually
Resting
go
would be
into a
nice,
location to do that.
don't you think?
Shortly, Lindsay.
Command me.
Alright then. There we go. Call forth Kaliki.
A rest is in order.
Alright, we'll rest. Oh, I've got to manage this again. Okay. You would be 13. Okay, cool. So yeah, Valerie will help you out on that. Go ahead and make shepherd's pie, Lindsay.
Everyone says brains aren't important for a lass. And they're right. A woman needs a bicep, that's what. A whack in the face will make anyone respect you. That's right.
No, you see, fear and respect are not the same thing, Amiri. But that's okay. I don't keep you around for your brains, but for your biceps, like you say. And your loyalty. I mean, and you're pleasant to look at, too. So, I mean, you've got a lot going for you. But that's going to be all for today. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arias Cyril, and I'm some guy you've never heard of.